Hey, sir.
Hey, hey, hey.
Girl, my phone fell in a bucket of water on Sunday.
Oh my goodness.
I was coming out the bathroom and I had that bucket, the mop bucket sitting there, and I like stumbled and that bad boy went right in the bucket.
Oh my
And
goodness.
then I went to T-Mobile without my daughter to get the phone, but I needed my daughter, so then I had to wait another day for that.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my
Girl, I
goodness.
hope you're sitting down.
Yeah, I am.
So, I went to the pantry Monday. Oldham give me this envelope. So I read the envelope, I read the flyer, and it says, I can't find it to save my life. It says, honorees, we are celebrating you on Sunday, and we appreciate your hard work. God got work for you to do, and all this other mess on that flyer, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's all she said.
Mm-hmm.
Right? First I said, when she handed me the envelope, I said, you giving me my fourth stimulus check? And she said, girl, if I had my fourth stimulus check, I wouldn't be standing up in here. So I went in the kitchen and read it, right? So the first Sunday, I called Mother Anderson. The Oldham came to me and asked me how to spell my name.
Mm-hmm.
First, I called Mother Anderson and said, Mother Anderson, what's going on? She said, what are you talking about? I said, Oldham asked me how to spell my name about some program on Sunday. Mother said, I don't know what she's talking about. I don't know nothing. But I'll find out.
Mm-hmm.
Well, before Oldham got there, I showed Mother Anderson the flyer.
Mm-hmm.
But when Oldham came around, Mother was saying something about what you doing on Sunday. So then Oldham started telling Mother Anderson. So the Mother Anderson said, so you giving the people money? Oldham said, I wanted to give the people money, but Pastor said no.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So she was like, oh, okay. So then when she walked away, I said, I'm not coming. That lady heard me all the way from over wherever she was.
Mm-hmm.
And she gonna yell back, Country, you not coming for real? I'm like, Dad, you be listening.
Mm.
So I said, no, I'm really not coming.
Mm-hmm.
So then Sister Hazel put me down on the big scoop, sis.
Mm-hmm.
They doing that same food mess, sis.
Mm-hmm.
The same people.
With the same people?
The same people that did the food mess last time is doing the food mess again this time.
Mm.
I knew her, them two was together.
Who, Oldham?
I knew Oldham and Cynthia was together. I knew they were together.
Mm.
So Sister Hazel come to me and say, Oldham asked her to make some more curry and a roti for Sunday. That her and Sister Taylor were doing some more food for Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm really not coming. I said, look, I'll come to your house Saturday and pick my portion up. So she was like, no, I'm not going to have to go cookies till Sunday. I said, well, I'll come Sunday and pick my portion up.
Mm-hmm.
She said, okay. I'm going to leave your portion home. I said, go do that. I was like, so today, wait a minute. I'm spitting out peanuts.
Mm-hmm.
So today, Pastor gonna text me. I text Pastor and said, I'm not coming. I'm really not coming Sunday, right?
Mm-hmm.
Whatever reason I gave her. I texted her and said I wasn't coming, right?
Mm-hmm.
So then I said to her, I said, oh, your friend let it be known.
Mm-hmm.
No, get it together for sure. So today Pastor texted me and said that it's $50 for Mother Anderson, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I text her back and said, I was there when you said it earlier.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, when you said it Sunday, I was there.
Mm-hmm.
I said, oh, and your friend Odom had let it be known that she wanted to give money to the people on Sunday, and you said no.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't hear no response to that.
Mm. Wow.
I feel like, how you asking me to give somebody money and you won't even give me money?
Mm.
You want to tell the lady, no, we ain't giving them no money.
Wow.
But you didn't think we were going to know that. And I let her know that Odom told it.
Wow.
Odom said she wanted to give the people money, but Pastor said no. Because I'm like, why do we need her to do this service? And since she was giving the envelopes to the bums,
Mm-hmm.
you know the bums ain't coming to no church on no Sunday. So I'm like, Pastor, you know what I'm saying to myself, Pastor,
Mm-hmm.
you say what goes down in here. Mm-hmm. Why are you allowing this to go down? What's the sense of this service? What's the sense of this stuff he doing? Mm-hmm. What's the meaning of it? What's the sense? Mm-hmm. Because I didn't know, Pastor. I didn't really know what they were doing on Sunday when she went to get some typing paper. Mm-hmm. She had to get typing paper, so the typing paper was kind of expensive across the street at the 99-cent store. But she had to go home with this typing paper, not knowing why. That you go home and make flyers for Monday. So she got the rest of the money from Smallwood and went inside and bought the typing paper. So when she came Monday with the thing, I said, oh, this is why you needed to go home with the typing paper.
Right. Yeah, because she did what she was talking about that. Wow.
I don't need no stinking flowers to be irritating my nose. And I definitely don't want none of Cynthia. Oh, so she said, you know you gotta come get some of my banana pudding. I said, sis, I ain't no banana pudding. So all this time you've been giving my banana pudding away? No, I have not been taking your banana pudding all this time. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. She's gonna make some smart comment. And before I knew it, I went, look, don't tell me how to do this job. I know how to do this job. Mm-hmm. And everybody started laughing at her. So chicken. Mm-hmm. Leslie just can't stand the sight of her now. Y'all literally left.
She left?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Walked away and left the pantry. I just can't take her. I hate looking at her. Oh, I can't stand her. So the lady, so Odom, is on speakerphone with her daughter. Mm-hmm. So here comes Leslie. And I know she ain't trying to be smart putting her daughter on speakerphone because I can take care of her daughter too. Because I was around her when she was letting some of her daughter's business out. And I can tell the daughter some of her business that she done talked about her.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. I'm like, oh, you stupid. You stupid for messing with that Leslie. Mm-hmm. But she be trying to ignore Leslie, but Leslie, she be just like, I think the Leslie part is that Leslie thought she was getting over on the lady, and the lady shows her better than she can tell her. And I think that's why Leslie is really ticked off and how the lady did her.
Mm-hmm.
So the lady, the lady is trying to get back to do it again.
Wow.
The lady's still trying to be a friend and, talk to her. And even gave her an envelope to be an honoree on Sunday.
Wow.
Even gave her envelopes, and she sure did. Even gave her envelope. What I'm saying, this is not something the church is doing. This is some mess that Odom put together.
Wow.
And I'm saying, Pastor, what's the meaning? Why did you let her do this? And why did you involve me in it? Hold on 1 minute, sis.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Mama. Yeah. Yeah. I'm on the phone. I gotta call you back. I'll talk to you tomorrow or something. All right. Calling me, wasting my darn minutes. Confeence people. So she I'm saying, Pastor, why are you, letting her do this?
Mm-hmm.
Ain't no money involved. What's she gonna get up there and try to talk a conversation on us? I don't know what it's gonna be, but I know I don't want to get involved.
So this is supposed to be Sunday? This will take place Sunday?
Yes, this Sunday.
Wow.
I don't know if they're gonna interject it like they did Youth Sunday, because besides Mr. Elizabeth and Danielle, Youth Sunday was a trip.
Mm-hmm.
This is why all the Andersons are here. Because the mother preaching, and she trying to turn around, Taisha turn around trying to get Henry to act like he into the service. He had his face all into his YouTube phone, so he just flicked his finger like, whatever, later for you.
Wow. Yeah, because she was back there when her mother was talking. She was back there. What? Like, Mommy, why are you saying all of that? Because she had said, Kathy had said something, and then I heard the person say, what? And then I turned around real quick, and Taylor was pointing at Taisha to let me know it was Taisha that said.
Now, when Kathy kept turning around looking back at me, I was shaking my head in disgust. She hurried up and stopped looking at me. She kept turning around looking at me, and I was looking at her, shaking my head like, you should be ashamed of yourself. She started looking at Odom for approval. You better get out of my face. Because when I get enough of hearing this mess, I'm going downstairs. And I went downstairs, and I made it right back upstairs, right enough time to put my hand up, may the Lord watch what you do. I mean, I said, wow, you ain't even get no remarks from Bishop. You ain't even get no remarks.
I know, right? Nobody said nothing. Right.
We ain't even touching that mess. She said so much mess, we don't even know where to start making remarks on. So we just ain't gonna say nothing. And I'm like, yo, and then when I go outside, she's sitting in the car, and the door's open, right? And she looking at me like I'm supposed to come over here and be all friendly and nice and kind. I just kept on walking to the store like I didn't even see her. Because, this really started between me and her, that Bishop revival at True Light. When she came to True Light, she was back there, and she was just mumbling and saying some things. And I'm like, yo, why is she back there mumbling and saying them things? So I said, okay, I'm going to do you like the rest of the people do you. If I touch you, I'm going to get your sickness. So I'm not going to touch you ever again. And that's how I treat her now. That's how I treat her.
Who is this? Odom?
Sister Kathy.
Sister Kathy, okay.
I treat her just like the rest of people say, oh, I can't touch you. If I touch you, I'm going to get your sickness.
Oh, wow.
I'm even going to touch you. All that helping you up the stairs, helping you down the stairs, you won't get none of that from me no more. None of that. You won't get none of that from me no more. I praise the Lord. I just walk past her.
And she crazy because you was the one that was there for her. Everybody turned, left her sitting there by herself, and you was there.
I was like, this lady don't lost her mind. But she, what I get from her now, what I get, and I've gotten that before. Mm-hmm. Why is I'm down and sick, and you're not, and you're the sinner, and you're not. Why I'm in this predicament, Lord, and she's not. She's well, live, kicking it, going strong, and you got me feeling. You got me like this. Because when he had you up, you didn't know what side to be on. Mm-hmm. You wore too many hats for too many people, and you wasn't true blue to the Lord. Mm-hmm. Don't be questioning about me. Question yourself. Mm-hmm. Same thing with Sister James and her sister. Same thing. And I'm like, yo, don't question me. Don't question my life. Question your life. Mm-hmm. Question why you are that way. You're looking at making me an example of what, well, you know, they're a sinner, and they still going strong. You ain't got them all sick and knocked down. Right. Well, apparently, sis, you did something much worse than me. Not saying that God did it to her. But like I said, sis, the day before that lady went down, me and that lady walked in 30-degree weather from here, my building, all the way to that church. Did that pantry work and came home. So we were supposed to go back the next day. Mm-hmm. Right? But this day, the first day, Pastor couldn't go to the church. Mm-hmm. So that's why me and Pastor had to go early. So the next day, Pastor was coming to the church. So me and Pastor met up at the church, and we kept calling for Captain. Julian kept giving us 10 different stories why his mother couldn't come to the phone, why his mother wasn't coming to the pantry. Mm-hmm. So me and Pastor got it. We were like, okay, well, I don't know why she got to lie. If she don't want to come out today, she just don't come out today. Mm-hmm. Not knowing what she was going through. So when we found out what she was going through, Pastor was like, oh, we're going to have to pray. Because, you know, stuff, you know, she was paraphrasing all the stuff that we said. But I was like, yo, I was related to what was told to me. Mm-hmm. If the boy would have told us the truth, we wouldn't have been saying those things. So I'm not asking God forgiveness for nothing. Mm-hmm. You want to ask forgiveness, you go ahead. Mm-hmm. But if the boy would have told us the truth, look, my mother just had a heart attack, my mother just had a stroke, we rushing her to the hospital. Mm-hmm. Oh, she's in the bathroom, she's washing her hair, she's burning her hair. The boy gave us so many different excuses to it pathetic. Wow. That's what I'm telling you. So we were like, yo, I don't know why they gotta be lying if she didn't want to come out today. She just should have said she didn't want to come out today. Mm-hmm. Couldn't get the lady on the phone. They couldn't get the lady the phone. All that mess. Then couldn't find out they rushing the lady to the hospital. Wow. That's crazy. I'll tell you. So like I said, I don't know. You know, but that's it. You know, because people. You know, she didn't have I don't know if it was that strong, but she just keep having relapse. Mm-hmm. Now, the same thing, now you watching them, the same thing Sunday. Her taking that hand and bamming that leg. She started doing it again Sunday. I saw her doing it again Sunday. Now we gonna watch and see if we go back in the hospital. Wow. Yeah. I'm just saying. I know you've been down for a while. Just be thankful that you're able to come into the service. Mm-hmm. I wouldn't have them people letting me do all that stuff. Reading the minutes, reading the notes, doing the prep. I wouldn't have them let me do all that stuff. And if it was anybody else sickly, Bishop wouldn't be having them doing it either.
Nope.
If it was anybody else, this would me, I don't do it either. Because we was talking earlier that week. I said, Pastor had somebody else preach this Testament. We know something up with her and the Lord. Something was up. Something up. Because your eyes as well.
Yeah, right.
Your eyes as well. Something up, sis. Something up.
Well, for Sunday that she had Sis Kathy preach?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, right.
Something up, sis. Something up. You're not even making an effort to bring the word. You put in and everybody in your spot on your day. In and everybody, you putting them up there so you don't have to do it.
For real, right? Wow.
Listen, he just got up there and said the names of all the New Testament chapters and sat out. That's better than what you doing. And she didn't do nothing but just call out all the chapters. Psalms.
That's how my eyebrows was when I had eyebrows.
First Corinthians, Second Corinthians. And just Exodus and just sat out. You should know the chapters of the Bible.
For real, right?
You ain't even doing nothing concerning the word. You ain't doing nothing. Something else good. Something else. And it wasn't about your eyes. It wasn't about your eyes.
Wow.
It wasn't about your eyes. Because you don't wear no glasses, man. You drive. I missed the most important part of the conversation. So they dropped me off Sunday. So they in the car talking about all these places they going to eat when they leave. I said, where these places at? I'm talking about them potato salad and potato pie and collard greens. Where this place at? On Green and Kingston. Now y'all coming from Euclid and Linden.
Yeah, right.
To go to Dean and Kingston for food.
Isn't that Crown Heights?
Yeah. Wait, so then so that's what Pastor Odom was going to eat from Dean and Kingston. Small would want Kentucky Fried Chicken from Pickett and Bristol. So they went to Pickett and Bristol, parked the car. Smallwood got out to go get her Kentucky Fried Chicken, got back, car said, I ain't going nowhere. I'm sick of y'all.
Pastor Glover car?
That's right.
Wow.
Car said, I ain't going nowhere. On Pickett and Bristol.
Wow. Oh, my God.
Minister Anderson.
What you said, to pick up Minister Anderson?
He called Minister Anderson for a booth.
Oh, okay.
Because it was just her, Oldham, and Smallwood out there. So, Minister Anderson said, okay, I'm home, but I'm coming. So, somebody was parking their car, and she told Oldham to tell the person not to get too close to the car because she's waiting for a booth. So the man said, don't worry about it, I'll give you a booth. Oh, okay. So the man lifted up the hood, and the man said that as soon as the car boosted up, her lights, them park lights in the front, them orange lights in the front down there, that lights in the dark. Park light. He said, I know what I talk about. So, he said those lights came on. He said that's what's draining the battery out. So he said that those lights been on automatic since she has gotten the car and she has not changed it. And he's telling her that it shouldn't be on automatic, right? Okay. That was Sunday, right? So now Monday, when we're leaving, right? And she went to back, make a U-turn and bring the car back from in front of the church. I said, Pastor, why is those park lights on and it's still bright sunshine outside? And so those lights usually come on when you're, when you pull the thing out a little bit. Like if you got to pull out for the lights.
Uh-huh.
The first one is for the orange lights. The first one is for the orange lights. The second one is for the headlights. And the third pull is for the high beam.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So if you're not putting on the lights, then no lights are supposed to come on at all when you start your car.
Mm.
So when I told him, I said, Pastor, why is them orange lights on?
Mm-hmm.
He said, my lights always come on when I start the car. Maybe that's your problem, but those lights ain't supposed to come on. I'm saying that the auto switch is eating up the battery.
Mm-hmm.
You don't need the auto to be going on. When you want the lights to come on, you turn the switch.
Mm-hmm.
So when she started acting like she knew what she was talking about, I just shut up.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. So when you start the car up, the lights are supposed to come on regardless if it's day or night.
2015
I don't think so. Anyway, so I left her alone with that, and the car started up. So she said the first thing she did, she was taking the car in for them to service the car. Because the battery should not be dying like that. So, but the man was saying that the compost stuff or whatever was leaking down on the side of the battery.
Mm.
And I was saying to her, maybe it's some type of split because the Spanish man across the street, he cleaned the top of that battery to brand new.
Mm-hmm.
So, if it's some stuff leaking on the side of it, maybe it's a split or something where something is coming out the side of the battery.
And
so she claimed she was going to
probably need thick eyebrows.
The battery in the car service
because them thin eyebrows
to find out why whatever is draining the battery.
Skinniness in my face.
But I'm like, that battery came with the car. You don't know how long the person who had the car before you been driving with the battery.
So that's not a brand new car, Pastor Glover?
No, you ain't been in that car. You see that big old cigarette hole in the back of that seat? Please.
What? You mean to tell me that lady ain't buying a brand new car?
Nope. You got a big old cigarette hole in the back, in the back seat where the back people sit.
Yeah.
You got a big old cigarette hole.
Wow. I know. Mm-mm-mm.
No, that's not it. She got that car like my son's car. He got it from that something van, something.
Got me.
Sky blue, somewhere, and they bring the car to you.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot the name. I was looking at it. But, she, so we went to Pastor Clark's house before they brought me home.
Mm-hmm.
So now Pastor Clark don't have no home attendant. So she got to call her neighbor for her neighbor to come downstairs to get the food. Then the neighbor got to call somebody else to ask them to watch the grandchild while she go down and get the food. I got back in the car and closed the door. Pastor said, well, I thought you was getting out the house. I was until she had to call all these people. What I'm still out there for? I said, I ain't never been in the pink house. I did go to help Kathy years ago. Kathy went on a trip, right? Mm-hmm. And we wasn't that cool. I just kind of came into the church. And I saw Kathy struggling down from the train station with this big old suitcase.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, where's your kids? Where your people at? That's all right. It's all right. So I took her, because she wasn't all that well. Mm-hmm. I think she was just about to come on her. So I took the suitcase from her, and I pushed that bad boy all the way to her door.
Mm-hmm.
And when we got to her door, Taylor opened up the door, and there was nobody trying to come meet that lady.
Wow, that's crazy.
Nobody trying to come meet that lady. That's how the first time, the last time I've been in the pink house.
Mm.
Yes, indeed. Because I said, well, By the time we get halfway, there's one of her kids would be coming. Mm-hmm. And nobody came. Nobody was coming.
That's messed up.
Nobody was coming. I was like, wow. So now because she would always talk about she wanted to go visit her brother, visit her sister, or somebody. And
she ain't say nothing
she ain't got nobody to go with her.
The food I gave her.
Cause she ain't trying to hear that. Child, Jennifer called mother the other day. Mm-hmm. Well, what's wrong? Something about the TV wasn't working. So mother told her, well, get up and walk in front of the TV, and maybe it'll make it come, the sensor will make it come back on. Mm-hmm. I just looked at mother ass and shook my head. I said, Mother Anderson, you really trying to make the girl crazier than she is. Get up and go walk in front of the TV and see if the sensor come back on. I thought it was some new kind of TV that's out.
But must be some new TV you walk in front of and it come on.
And I like to know where Cheryl was, because the little boy was downstairs. Mm-hmm. And I thought I heard that girl yelling his name. I can say, because you bugging out, that boy ain't downstairs. And so enough, Sunday, when they dropped me off with the boy and the girl, the boy comes jumping out the Uber with the girl. So she came, Cheryl made it to the pantry, and so she said, I gotta leave because I gotta pick up the baby. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, people having babies ain't even telling nobody nothing. Mm-hmm. So when I started thinking about it, I said, wait a minute, just like now, I ain't heard that Joe came and got the baby from downstairs. I think that big boy must go on visits with his real parents. Mm-hmm. Because Cheryl took the baby, and I ain't heard nothing coming from down them steps since Monday. So that girl went away, and she must, because it's a deaf boy. She got a deaf boy and a little baby boy. Mm-hmm. So she must have adopted the baby. And the deaf boy must go to his parents. Oh. Nobody, even with Eve, nobody never really dealt with the deaf boy but her. Mm-hmm. But I thank God they got him out of that waking up in the middle of the night. He waking up in the middle of the night just yelling and crying for hours, and she just letting him do it. But he stopped that. I don't know, they gave him medication or whatever happened, but he stopped that. He stopped that. I'm telling you, she put that boy in bed at 8 o'clock, and he might go to sleep for about 2 hours. When he wakes up in real life, he's supposed to be sleeping in bed. He can't talk. Mm-hmm. He just moan and groan and throw things at the door way up until 1 o'clock in the morning. Wow. From 8 o'clock at night, sis. We put him in bed maybe about 6, 7 o'clock. And I'm saying, the boy here, you and your man going on through the apartment. It's summertime. Mm-hmm. You babies ain't sleep. They want to sit and watch TV like you.
For real, man.
Yeah, that's what they want to do. I let them sit and watch TV until they fall asleep on the floor. Mm-hmm. So how long could you actually stay up? Your belly is full, the TV going on, you going to sleep. But to throw them in the room by themselves, they ain't gonna never go to sleep. Just go chill in that room with them and pray. Y'all watching TV before you know that tail be out. You look over in a minute later, that tail be out. Out? Real. Put them in the room by themselves, they gonna stay out. Everybody used to throw things at the door and everything. And I'm like, oh my God, she even closed the door on them? You put them in the room and close the door? Oh my God. Wow. Yeah, but I haven't heard that moaning since, matter of fact, since he been getting on that school bus going to that school. Mm-hmm. I haven't been hearing that moaning and groaning for hours, yelling and moaning and yelling. Like I said, she ain't scared that people walking around in the street and not hearing that, gonna call a cop, talking about baby left home alone. Mm-hmm. So I'm sorry, I couldn't even sleep. Half the time I had to go in the living room to go to sleep. Mm-hmm. That's for sure, because that's what be going on. That's what be going on. But I don't know if they gave me medication or some good therapy because I haven't heard it in a minute. I have not heard them doing it in a minute. Mm-hmm. But when I told her she was going to go get the baby, I said, wait a minute. I didn't hear them people down there, so she must got the school bus going to Cooley Island to pick up the child. Oh. I made sure I looked Tuesday and Wednesday, and I could see the girl. The big one gets on the school bus at 6:15, and the little one gets on the school bus at 6:30. You should see that girl standing out there in that dark with the baby. And I haven't seen her. So I said, okay, she must have went somewhere, and the big boy must have went to his visit with his people, and she was like the baby. That was like the baby. Wow. I want to know if she went for the weekend. Oh, okay. Yeah. She came to the pantry, so Pastor, now both of us said we like peanut butter cookies. Mm-hmm. But when the peanut butter cookies come through, I get these from Missionary Stevens. Missionary Stevens love these peanut butter cookies. I love peanut butter cookies too. Mm-hmm. So Cheryl was upstairs with the money. So I said, Cheryl came downstairs with her. I said, Cheryl, I took your thing of peanut butter cookies. She said, well, I said, I was just hiding them just to mess with you. She said, you can have them because we don't eat that stuff in my house no more. But I just didn't want to tell Pastor. I said, okay, we're going to keep it just like that. I'm going to keep the cookies, and you just not going to say nothing to Pastor. She said, yeah, because we can't tell Cheryl if you, okay, so Pastor give us our portion. Mm-hmm. I get 3 packs of chicken. Mm-hmm. But I don't want 3 packs of chicken. Mm-hmm. You know, if I say, I'm giving, here, sis, you can have my 3 packs, all hell will break loose with that lady. Really? Now, that's my 3 packs of chicken, sis. And if she see me give you my 3 packs of chicken, she have a tissy fit. If you want to give somebody your stuff, you better do undercover behind her back. If you don't want it, it goes in the freezer. Wow. Yes, she do, sis. Yes, she do. So people, Leslie, the man, he have a hard time doing the line because, he's from the neighborhood. And the people bullies him and take advantage of him. So when he does the line, they show that. You ain't nobody, whatever. So the little punk little Spanish lady who been doing her little stuff, bullying the people, she gonna go herself into the church, and she gonna come tell Pastor what Leslie out there doing to her. She was, she thought she was gonna be able to get the pastor, but I cut through the tables. And I was able to block her before she got the pastor. I was like, what are you doing in here? What do you want? What are you doing in here? I'm going to tell the pastor, Leslie threatened me. And it's the same lady who pulled the knife out on the other pantry lady. That's okay. That's okay. Well, all right. She knows now, so you can go on outside. So I'm walking her outside, and here comes Pastor coming. You know whose side she jumped on? The lady. Wow. So when we get her inside, I'm like, Pastor, this is the lady I've been telling you that's been doing sneaky stuff. You give her a bag of food, she go dump the food in her trunk and come back and dump the bag and come back with the empty bag, and she be bullying to get another bag. So Leslie said, that's what's going on, and because I'm not letting her do it, she gonna run in here and tell you some messing, and you coming out here yelling at me. So I was trying to tell Leslie, calm down. You talking to Pastor all aggressive and yelling. Calm down. So Pastor made him go inside. You go inside, so I do the book. I'm doing the signing thing. Now Pastor want to stand out there. She gonna try to tell me. So I do 5 regular people like us and I do 5 senior citizen handicap. That's going to tell me, no, you got to go 1 and 1. Take 1 from this side. I looked at her. I was about to hand her that clipboard. You going to have to do that for yourself. I'm not going to be running around from this side of the fence, then run back to that side of the fence, and then run back. No, I'm not. Then she's going to say, I'm going to have to start coming out here more often. I said, well, Cursor, that's your cue. You're going to have to start coming to the camp too late. I starts at 9, you're not there at 9, then you won't be asked to do this. I will not be coming to no parents at 8:30. Oldham is here, 8:30, 8:45. Let her go outside here. So how I found out that Pastor was stuck, right? I had called her. And I really didn't want to, too much break it down to her in a carnal way. But I wanted to tell her, if a person wanted to get back at you undercover, they would do it in a way that you least expected. That you're really not paying attention to. And she gave Oldham a very important job at the pantry. Now, 2 things made my antennas go up. One, when Pastor couldn't find the paper with the big numbers on it. Right? And 2, so something else happened lately. So that's why I called Pastor. I said, Pastor, I think, the second thing happened that Pastor said that our numbers went down so low that the people took most of the grant money back. I said, Pastor, I think that somebody should count the numbers behind Oldham. Because that's the perfect way to get Pastor back. And she's not even paying attention. She's not even paying attention. Every time you turn around, Oldham got some stupid thing she's saying. There's rat droppers in the freezer, in the deep freezer. A rat going in the freezer just to doodle and run back out, miss? Really? Really, miss? Really? He's always saying something that will hinder the pantry. Always saying something stupid. I said, when it came to mine, I said, that's how she gave me back, through the money. Because
come on, what you did? You move my iPad, my thing, and it connected.
And that's how she getting over on you. That's how she's paying you for the old and the new, how the old people used to say. And you're not even the wiser.
Yeah.
You're not even the wiser. Because she loves that part of the job too much for you. She loves that part of it, and that's a very important part of the job. She should not be doing that job. She should not be doing that job. Just like me and her should not be counting the trustee money, she should not be counting the numbers for the pantry. She should not be doing that.
Gotcha.
So then Pastor started telling about where she was and how they were stuck. So she never elaborated on, that's true. Somebody should be counting the numbers after her. So I said, well, Lord, maybe, some things will come to her mind and she'll start looking more better. At things more better. I'm saying, you got some undercover issues with the lady. The lady, you think the lady is spying on you with some undercover issues. Why would you put your money in her hand? she wouldn't have nothing to do with my job because, like I say, she can put down that if the number is 260, she can put down 140. Ain't nobody counting the numbers after her, sis. Mm-hmm. Ain't nobody making sure. Exactly. And that's where you losing your money at, miss. Mm-hmm. Like I asked her, did you ever find that list of papers that you were looking for? No, I ain't never found that paper. Yeah, I know, but older ones got rid of people. Older ones got rid of people. So I told Lord, I did my job. If that's what you wanted me to do to bring that to her mind, I did my job. Mm-hmm. If my mind don't pick it up, like I said, older shouldn't be doing that job. Wow. That's a very important job. That job makes and breaks the cancer's money. Mm-hmm. And if you already have some type of, I ain't thinking about you. Get on my way. If you already got some type of issues, undercover issues with her, then she shouldn't be doing that kind of job. That's what I'm saying. Mm-hmm. I'm still trying to figure out why you give her leeway to come up with this stupid little thing she do on Sunday. Yeah, I don't know what that's about. I don't know what that means. Come on, you got the bums from the dancing from the street? Mm. You know them things ain't coming to no church. You don't think you want to do a seed, though? Mm-hmm. I saw you want to do a seed, and well, I'm so glad. That's the thing is who put me down on that food mess. I said, yeah, I think I'm going through that mess again with y'all about some food. I'm telling sis, and we ain't having no parts of it. Mm-hmm. That ain't mess, sis. That ain't mess. Why do you think she was good? She made sure Robinson didn't know nothing about it. She made sure Mother Anderson didn't. None of them knew about it. Mm. If Paige didn't know about it, I wouldn't have known about it. Okay. Yeah, he sure kind of told me, yeah, they asking me to do some more curry and roti and to give the platter give the platter to the piano lady. So that's when the lady was telling me that that's when the lady was telling me that she's going to that's when she was telling me that she's going to put mine in a bowl. Mm. Okay, so I'm gonna put yours in a bowl. And I said, I'm not even coming, so leave mine at the house. I'll come pick it up from the house. Mm-hmm. He said, okay, that's what I'll do. I'll leave it at the house. Yep. That's sure what they talking about Sunday. Wow. Because when Mother Anderson said she didn't know what she was talking about, I said, well, she better not be trying to use my name and look on my Facebook page. Because when I got there Monday, she had my name spelled wrong. Mm-hmm. She had Christmas spelled wrong. Mm-hmm. So I spelled it right for her. And I was saying to myself, why you gave her the right name? You should have gave her the wrong first name. Yes, indeed. So when I saw she gave all the people it, I was like, I don't eat no banana pudding, and I don't need nobody feeding me no food. Mm-hmm. So I'm not eating none of your food. That's the same mess from before we got Cynthia in that food mess. Yeah, man. There's no poison on me because I ain't coming to eat. Yeah, that's right. Sure enough, Sister Hazel told me. And I'm like, why Pastor let me so nonsense come along? When we need her to come into church and make some honoree to some people. Mm-hmm. I don't need you to tell me I do a good job and God got more work for me to do. I don't need you to tell me that. For real, man. Mm-hmm. When I got off the call Monday, she said, I'm gonna be praying for you that you change your mind and come to church Sunday. Mm. like, whatever. But I text Pastor there, said, Pastor, I won't be there Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
I told her, so you let her know. And then I Pastor, and then let you, okay, when that was earlier, I had told her, that I wasn't coming to church. Mm-hmm. So then, after that, she texted me, Pastor texted me and said about giving Mother Anderson the $50, right? Mm-hmm. So I said, this was a good time to let her know that I know that you said not to give us no money. Mm-hmm. I'm telling you, that Pantry grant money had to come through for you to be telling them people to give Mother Anderson $50.
Wow.
You had to, that money had to come through because she said, like I said, that there's some other people that spend their grant money in the time that the city told them. So the city allotted it out to other people. So she said that the people said to her, if we give you $2,000, I'm paraphrasing, and we give you $2,700, can you spend it in 7 days? And he said, sure, I can spend it in 7 days. Yep.
Wow.
Okay, sis, I'll call you tomorrow, Mama.
Okay. All right. Good night.
Good night.